Hi, I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this is the Unlikely Minute. Did you know that I am a huge fan of the University of South Carolina Fighting Gamecocks? As a matter of fact, hanging behind me on the wall in my office is a picture of Williams-Brice Stadium. That's where their football team plays its games. And this particular picture was taken during Steve Spurrier's first game as head coach. Did you know that I am a huge Gamecock fan? You do now. Did you know that Coach Spurrier's father was a Presbyterian pastor? He was. And I have been wondering how his father's faith and ministry might have shaped his career in coaching. After talking with some of his assistants, Coach Spurrier agreed to talk with me. Listen to how Coach Spurrier describes his father's influence on his life. How did his ministry and the way he worked with churches shape your coaching and the way you work with teams?
Well, my dad loved sports. He loved baseball better than anything. And his second favorite was basketball. Football was third, I guess, down the line. But he coached my brother and I got a brother that's 3 years older. So he coached us in the Little League. And then in Babe Ruth League, he was also my coach. But then in high school, he didn't coach me at all after that. So, but he was very competitive, and he played to win. You know, he said the Bible says run the race to win, not don't run it just to be competitive. And he always tried to emphasize that, you know, as long as you're keeping score, you're supposed to try your best to win. So that's, I think that's something that I inherited through him. Is that you're supposed to try your best to win every time out.
And you pass that along to your players in many different ways.
Yeah, I've tried to pass that along all these years.
To do your best. What is it that Jesus tells us to do? To love God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. To do our best. Coach Spurrier shared one other story about his father that I think you will enjoy. Here it is.
When my dad was about, I guess he lived to 85. He was about 75 or so, and we were visiting one day. And now I'd already won the Heisman. I'd already won the national championship as a coach. And he said, "Steve, do you think maybe you should have gone baseball?" I said, "Dad, you got to be kidding, aren't you?" He said, "But y'all had so much success in baseball." I picked the right one.
Coach, that is great. Coach, thank you for your time today. It's an unlikely combination, isn't it? This playful banter, this drive to succeed, this determination to do your best. It's an unlikely combination, but it's good news. It's the kind of combination we see in the very life of Jesus. I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this is the Unlikely Minute.